Hey guys, Rob Mitchell here. Thanks for joining me for this mini trading webinar, how to trade with just volume bars, no indicators needed with the ultimate order flow bars, building super trading systems with advanced trading technology and more. Let's take a look. First off, past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. There's a risk of loss trading futures. Don't use the grocery money for trading. If you've never read this before, you could pause it and read through it, but the gist of it is as we have just said. On this video, I'm going to share with you important day trading concepts, advice, and secrets that can help you to up your trading game, and you can benefit from the concepts that we're going to do here, either in the Emini S&P, crude oil, or any reasonable volatile futures market that you can day trade in. And it involves aligning yourself in a positive way with traders who can carry your trade to success, as all good trading systems do. And you can also use this method to understand other key market concepts. This would be a starting point to go into more advanced things. And I'm actually going to show you some more advanced methodologies in this video beyond just the price action itself. The concepts in this video are intended to show you what to look for and how to look for it, and it helps you narrow down and to begin to learn and understand what tradable patterns look like using these NinjaTrader trading tools, indicators, and add-ons. And also in this mini trading webinar, we're going to use the ultimate order flow bars, which are like a volume bar on steroids, and they're available from IndicatorSmart, and they use advanced trading technologies, as you'll see. So step one, getting right to it. To gain best advantage, we first establish under which conditions we're going to look for trades. We could also call this the trading context, yeah, or entries into the market. So to do this, we're going to look for sequences of price action that go green, red, green on the bars, on the trading bars, or red, green, red on the trading bars, and that are not encompassing. I want to show you what that is in a minute. We've also covered that in prior videos. Yep. So we'll add the additional condition that we're only going to take trades where the size of the movement is the minimum that we want to take out of it. So in this particular case, I'm just going to say we're going to go 3 bars or more, or we're just not going to trade it. Yeah. In other words, if it gets too consolidated, we just stay away from it. That's another way of thinking about it. Step 2, we're going to look for reversal bars that happen inside the prior retracement cycle. You'll see that in a minute. We're going to do this in the E-mini S&P futures. We're not going to waste any time here. We're going right to a chart. Do we go green, red, green, red here? Yes, we do. Is this bar inside the prior? Yes, it is. That's the sell. Did we go 3 bars going down in this leg? Yes, we did. 3 bars going down in this leg. Green, red. Is there anything left? Yeah, there is. There's just that tail right there. We can fire that. You could choose not to. Yeah. Did we go 3 bars here? Yes, we did. Is this still inside with that tail right there? Yes, it is. Yeah. We go 3 bars here. We could have traded this one as well, conceivably right there as well. Yeah. How about this one? No, we didn't do it because it's only 2 bars. How about this one? We go green, red, green, and this is still inside with the tail right there. Yeah, this one is what we would call an edge trade. Yeah. How about this one? This is an encompassing pattern because it took out this low over here. I could still trade it if I wanted to, but I will not for this example. Yeah. We go green, red, green, and we can fire that right there. Yeah. We can fire that right there. We could have fired this one right here as well, and it still would have been successful going lower on this tail. Yeah. So green, red, green. Did we go more than 3? Yes, we did. And we'll fire that. We go green, red, green, and you're still inside. Green. We have an encompassing pattern here, so we reset. This did not go 3 bars. This one did. And then we're inside here. You see how you get that small bar inside of there? When you get the small bars, it tells you that the market is under pressure. It's happening fast. Yeah, we get 3 bars inside and at the edge right here. Yeah, so this is a beautiful thing. Just simple. Yeah, this one, green, there's 3 bars inside. Yeah, it's at the edge. Same thing here. Yeah, we get a little bit of an encompassing kind of a pattern right in here, so we stay away from it. Yeah, this one we don't fire because it's at the edge. This one inside. Now, in this particular case, you could filter this further, and I'm going to suggest that you could. As long as you're inside this prior run, you wouldn't trade on this. Yeah. But if you're looking, if you really thought it was going up there, you would do that. So you get 2 bars here, so you don't trade here. You get 4 bars here, and so you do trade here as long as you're still inside. And on this one, you fire and you get nicked. You know? This one, you go green, red, green, and you're actually out at the edge. Could have stayed away from that one. Red, green, red, you're at the edge. You could have stayed away from that one. And you could have stayed away from this one as well because it's at the edge. You know. Green, red, green, definitely inside. You can do that one. You know. You could pause the video and take a closer look at these and study them a bit if you like. And but we'll continue moving on the video. Yeah, on this one, we got red, green, red, and you're inside. I love these ones where this bar is small. Yeah, where this bar is small, where this bar is small. Green, red, green, and this bar is not just inside, but it's inside the immediate. You know, it's inside the immediate. You know? And so you could make distinctions here as to just that condition alone, or you could do more of them. Yeah, so you green, red, green, and you're still inside this run. Let me go back to that. You're still inside this run right here. You're still inside right here. 3 bars, and you're still inside. This one, you get an encompassing pattern, and then you could fire on this one that's inside going the other way, following the encompassing pattern. Those could be a little bit more risky. This is an encompassing pattern, does the same thing. But I love these ones, like I said, where you get the smaller bar inside. Green, red, green. And technically you're out at the edge there. You get nicked on this one right at the just absolute bottom of it there. And you could do this one on the continuation, yeah, if you wanted to. Yeah, so you could re-enter on that or have not taken that out at the edge. Yeah, so this would actually be the better entry for that. This one, green, red, green, and inside. Red, green, red, and you can fire that going short inside here. This one, again, red, green, red, inside here. The more room that you have, we sometimes call that room to grow. There's room for movement, room for movement. So pick this up. This is going to trap you in there. Yeah, after the red, green, red. I'm going to show you in a minute some ways to turbocharge this. This one gives you the encompassing pattern. This one you fire into the edge, or is just stay away from these particular patterns if you choose. This one, encompassing pattern inside, follow through inside. This one's pretty close to the edge. You'd make a decision about that. And it gets filled, takes some profit inside of the tail, and then it protects the way the money management works. We'll take a minute and look at that in a minute. Red, green, red. But for this particular application, this one is technically an encompassing pattern, so you could choose not to do that. I just was marking these pretty quickly. Green, red, green at the edge. Green, red, green, inside, and you get nicked. It goes the other way, and then you pick up, you start looking for the next trade that you can. This is one of those ones that's inside that, like I said, those are my favorites. This one inside. This one's already out into new territory, so you don't fire that one. This one, green, red, green, but it didn't go multiple bars. This one did. You fire this. Take a little bit of heat here, and it carries through, and you can pick up the next one. You got plenty of room with that tail to go. And I think that's it. Oh, no, we got another one. Yeah. So red, green, red, inside, inside. I think we covered some of these, and we had some overlap because this is the end of the day here. Yeah. And this one firing, and when you get into this time of the day and you start seeing all these spiky needles and stuff, that could give you an indication that it's not uncommon for this to happen right at the end of the day as it goes into the last bit of the day. Red, green, red, inside, double inside, you could call that. Yeah, double inside, you could call it. Double inside, you could call that. These are beautiful trades. This is the end of the day. That's it. Yeah. So Is this a trading system? Could be. You could make it better. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's take a look at what this did. This is just pure price action, ultimate order flow bar, which is a high-tech volume bar, yeah, or order flow bar. And so what we did here was we took 116 trades. It was a 3-lot trade, 1 to 4 ticks, 1 to 8 ticks, 1 to 16 ticks, 12 tick stop. And we protect ourselves after we go about 5 ticks. And we took that first profit. 87% on that first leg, 83 on these two, 84% overall. The expectancy is about $76. Yeah, if you take the wins and the losses. The reason I wanted to pay attention to that is because we're going to turbocharge this thing in a minute. I'm going to show you how to set this thing on fire. Okay, about $3,300 for the 116 trades that we tested here using trade markers from IndicatorSmart. Let's take a look here. It's always important when exploring new concepts such as these to ask the question, hey, what can I do with this information? What can I do with this information? Could we improve this trading system? Absolutely, we could. Yeah, absolutely. We could be more stringent on the price action patterns, the red, green, red, or green, red, green, which we were already covering as we went, right? And then we could also add the Smart Trap Trader Oscillator Advanced from IndicatorSmart so we could see and perform inside order flow analysis. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second here, which is really cool, and turn this thing into a potential super system. The Trap Trader Oscillator Advanced is the equivalent of having many powerful indicators in one. Many, actually hundreds if you wanted to get technical about it, all in one indicator. So here's an example that we could use in the following chart. We could use basically the same setup that we used in the first charts that we looked at, but we're going to add the Trap Trader Oscillator Advanced to ensure the order flow is strong enough to support the trade. Now, to do this, we're only going to accept trades where the Trap Trader Oscillator is bigger than the last 2 bars on the reversal. And this is going to significantly reduce the number of trades. It'll also increase the average trade and the win percent. And in fact, we might even call this thing a trading super system. Let's take a look at how that works. What we want to see here is on that green reversal bar right there inside, we get the 3 bars there inside, that this guy is bigger than the prior 2. Yeah, can you see that that one's bigger than the prior 2? Now that one's real small, that one, and even bigger. Yeah, even bigger on the reversal bar entry. Yeah, on the reversal bar entry. This one went 2, so you could have filtered that out if you want, but this one was bigger than the prior 2, and I marked that. Yeah. These are not. These are not. This one you could have, but it didn't go. It didn't go a couple bars. Yeah, so you don't do that one. How about this one? No, this would be a counter trend trade. You could still do those. Yeah. How about this one? You do that. This one is bigger than either of these 2. Yeah. How about this one here? This one is bigger than this one or this one. Yeah. Following through. Yeah. Following through. This one is bigger than this one or this one. I generally don't do them in the counter, but those work great too when you do this. When you do this kind of filtering with the order flow, it opens up all kinds of possibilities. There's all different ones that you could do, but for this particular example, I'm just simply saying, no, it's got to be bigger than those prior to, and it's got to be with the original structure rules that we provided. Yeah. So we get these here. This goes up more than 3. This comes back inside, and this is way bigger than the prior 2, and off it goes. How many trades a day do you need to be successful as a day trader? 1 or 2? Yeah. So this is another place where newer day traders might miss it. They think the idea is to take lots of trades, and in the beginning that's probably what you'll do, but what we're doing here is we're looking for patterns where you could make your day in just 1 or 2 trades. That is the domain of the master trader doing that. You're just not going to take trades that are not substantially in your favor. How about this one right here? Is that one bigger than that one or that one? Absolutely it is. How about this one? Is it bigger than that one or that one? Absolutely it is. How about this one? I think we just did that one. We might have had some overlap here. This one's going out to new territory. You could decide not to do that, but it was bigger than the prior two. This one's bigger than the prior two. This one's way bigger than the prior two. So how would you trade this sequentially? What would it look like to you? Well, you know that you're in a field of red, and so you're looking to go short as long as it doesn't go out this high right here, and as long as this is preferably inside and or the order flow. So what do we do here? We went from, what was that prior one? I think that was a bit more money, but the expectancy here is more than twice as much. The win percent is just awesome. And it's the same money management rules. I didn't go through and try to make this any better. I'm sure you probably could, by using trade markers and varying some of these parameters. These things correspond to a ATM and automated trade management inside of the trading platform, NinjaTrader. You just set your automated trading to these parameters. And this is what we have here. So the following trading tools were used in today's video. We use the ultimate order flow bars on the Emini S&P. We use Trap Trader Oscillator Advanced that we introduced later, and on both of them we use the smart trade markers that we use to create the strategy statistics. The nice thing about trade markers is you can go in and do that with a system. You build a trading system and you can know within minutes whether or not the thing works. This would be impossible by other methods, or could be very cumbersome by other methods. And trade markers is an extremely powerful tool for doing this. In fact, a potential game changer for traders. Why? Because you can get down to the nitty-gritty like almost immediately. The technology these bars are based on can be predictive, as you've seen here, and in particular when you combine it with other factors. With the simple methods I've shown you in today's mini trading webinar, the possibilities are endless, as we've discussed and alluded to as we went through these charts. I didn't just show you, oh, this signal, this signal, this signal, this signal, and so, well, you could do this here, or you could do this there, and hopefully these ideas are useful to you. Further, there are many resources for the use of this great trading tool, the bars and the Trap Trader Oscillator, and other amazing NinjaTrader add-ons at, oh, by the way, and I teach these and more advanced technologies and trading secrets and tips and associated nuances using these and other day trading tools and NinjaTrader add-ons in my trading room daily. Come join us there if you like what you're seeing here. And you can find all the resources in this video and the trading rooms as well at IndicatorSmart.com. I'd like to thank you for joining me for this mini trading webinar. Thank you, and we'll see you all on the next one.